Settling your energies now. Letting go of whatever it is your mind was occupied with before. Drop a bit deeper into your heart, into your energy, your consciousness, your soul, your spirit. Expand your heart energy to 6 feet in all directions. Expand it down to the heart of Gaia. Receive from her. Breathe it up through your higher chakras to source. And remain while breathing this energy up to source and down to Gaia. Up to source and down to Gaia in your own tempo. As we ask for the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, and the karmic board to emerge deeply and fully with us now through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for our God presences, our guides, our ascension councils to work in harmonious group consciousness together, so the highest of the highest of the highest will be shown here today for all of us in our here and now. We ask for a temple of Mother Gaia grounding to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for a temple of divine union to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. And finally, calling on a God Presence communion temple to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. Feel how all these energies, these frequencies are merging with you, forming one large connection of energies within your field. And when you're ready, place the conscious awareness, the conscious attention of all of you in the Mother Gaia Grounding Temple. Check out your surroundings with your inner senses, no matter what they are, even if it is just a feeling or a sense of the space around you here in the inner realm. Take a seat in the circle and connect to the fire burning at the core of this temple. Exchange energy through your 12 primary chakras with this living, breathing fire of a multitude of colors. We are greeted here today by Ascended Master Maitreya. And he thanks you first of all for being here. Today's session is different than what you may be used to, he says. For you will go in very deep connection with Mother Gaia today. Deeper than normally you would through your powerful pillar connection, Maitreya explains. Today, Mother Gaia wishes to travel with you. She asks for your assistance, and she offers her assistance. As you may be aware of, Mother Gaia is ascending, raising her base frequency, her core frequency, moving to fourth density consciousness. And like any other being, including yourself, the raising in frequency means letting go of the old, sometimes purging the old, sometimes gently releasing the old. Maitreya explains that Mother Gaia asks for your assistance, specifically today, in connection to her oceans and the oceanic energies and all beings connected to the oceans in the inner realms and outer realms, meaning in space-time, as you know Earth, and time-space, the inner realms, where you are now in this particular temple, Maitreya explains. For those of you here today in this session, your presence has guided you here, not only to receive, but also to offer service, to offer humanity and Gaia the assistance of your powerful, energetic signature, where applicable Karmic Absolution will be granted, created, will be the effect of your actions. And by being here today in this group setting, Maitreya explains, the power of this particular healing for Gaia and thus for yourselves, for you are interconnected with Gaia. Your vessel is part of Gaia. She created your vessel, which assists you as a soul and spirit to have this journey in this incarnation at this time. So whether you have realized this or not, Gaia's ascension is your ascension, as your ascension assists Gaia's ascension. Gently focus on your pillar now. Maitreya explains that particularly at this time, Gaia is in need of and is purging old energies, lower frequency energies through the inner and outer planes of her oceans and the oceanic energies. And this involves many changes as well for those beings that live within these oceans. And so, notice now how this Mother Gaia Grounding Temple changes, how the walls become see-through and look, feel, know, connect to the beings you see around you. It is like you are deep under the surface of the ocean, but in the inner planes. 360-degree viewing all around, you will notice many, many different beings, creatures large and small, and you will recognize their shape. However, you will also see their energies, and you will notice that some are very weak, and are in need of assistance. And you will also notice now that this temple is transforming into a very large sphere, like a bubble underwater. And Maitreya explains that Gaia wishes to take you on a trip through her inner plane, ocean energy, to show you what's going on and the state of the energetic frequency of her oceans and connected the beings within them. Allow Gaia to show you that which you need to see now, and this may be very different for each and every one of you. This is the first phase of today, where Gaia takes you on a tour. And she wishes to explain through Maitreya as well that her inner energy is what you see in the outer world, just like it is in your energy bodies. When you heal old traumas, you can raise your frequency and your energy bodies change. There's different ways of looking at it. Some would say you shift timelines and you now move to a higher frequency version of your timeline, and you leave the trauma behind in the lower frequency timeline. So you can still revisit that trauma if you like. However, as you have healed this trauma, it is unnecessary for you to go back to old timelines, and you will feel very uncomfortable there, for it is no longer your frequency. And so purging, letting go of the old, healing the old, raises your frequency and ultimately shifts you to a different version of reality, to a different timeline. In the end, it is all energetic frequency, Maitreya explains, and Gaia explains. And so the healing needed in the inner realms will assist Gaia in her ascension process, and will assist you, your physical bodies and your energy bodies, in your ascension process. It is like everyone is aligning in the same direction, all spirits, God presences, souls, including Gaia's, and this will deeply and powerfully assist all involved. So, as Gaia has been showing you things, allow her to show you more of what it is you need to see, specifically today in relation to the oceanic energies. Most of you will notice there are energetic beings connecting to you. Perhaps the dolphins or whales, or a certain fish, or energetic beings like merpeople, or others you perhaps remember from a distant past but haven't connected with for so long. They can be soul family, or you have traveled with them across time, space, dimensions. And you may notice there is one in particular that is like your guide for today's session, that is communing and communicating with you telepathically through images, codes, vibration, colors, storylines. Allow this connection, feel safe in this connection as Gaia moves the temple sphere around within her inner plane oceans. Maitreya explains that today's session also has another theme and lesson running through it, which is learning more about the laws of giving and receiving. How this works in connection with Gaia. Maitreya explains that your presence has led you here, and your presence wishes to be a part of Gaia's healing. However, within all of this, you also have the free will to simply receive today, if that is your calling. For most of you, Maitreya explains, it will be a journey of co-creation, joint healing, and the sheer numbers of those involved will be a powerful energetic cleansing, energetic generation, and transformational flow for Gaia, and thus yourselves. So a good way to look at it, he explains, is you in fact are healing yourself ultimately. For on another level, you are one with Gaia. You are one with your solar system in this incarnation, with your galaxy, your logos, and beyond that, the universe, the creator. All is one. And as you move into and graduate to fourth density consciousness with Gaia, these are the qualities that you, yet again, will deeply embody. Gaia explains that for the next short period on this journey, you will see, feel, and connect to energies that may be uncomfortable for you to see. This is, however, the reality of where the energy currently is, she explains, of the choices humanity has made as a whole, partly endured as a passive participant, however also actively created. She's very clear that for each and every one of you, different things will be most relevant for you to see and feel. And this, what you will be shown now and what you will feel, is where she has called you forth and your presence has guided you here to assist most deeply today. And in turn, as a direct reflection, this is where you will create your own most powerful, energetic healing, creating changes in your energy bodies, in the Akashic records, and karma you are still moving through. Simply keep breathing up and down your pillar. As you connect to these specific scenes, energies, frequencies, wounds, Gaia is showing you, Maitreya explains. Your guide will communicate with you any extra information you need to know. Some of you may even merge with your guide and travel outside of the temple sphere. Allow this journey to unfold very naturally. Do not be afraid. Know that it is natural for these wounds to be in need of transformation at this time. There's no need to go too deeply into the storyline, for Gaia explains she has also chosen this as part of her learning curve, and to deeply support all souls incarnated at this time. Maitreya explains that the next step is the expansion of this sphere to the size of Mother Gaia, to the size of the world. And you will notice as well that your energy will increase by the same magnitude. More of your God Presence energies will come in powerfully now through your pillar. Simply expand your pillar as well within this process. Allow for this to occur now. If you have merged with your guide, you may notice yourself popping in and out of the sphere. But will most likely be a part of the sphere now, as it holds the size of Mother Gaia. Use your inner senses to look around, feel, see, know how many other God presences are with you here today. And understand that even though your mind may not understand, that time is not a factor here. Or in the realm of time, space, time is very different than in the normal earth bubble of space, time. So the different God presences will be joining in this session in different times within the normal earth, space-time reality. However, it all comes together in this same energetic healing effort. Maitreya asks you now to be guided through your God presence and your oceanic guide to start transmitting your healing energies. Some of you will be guided to send codes and transmissions from your brow. Others send healing, cleansing energies from your heart. Others will be working with base energies to ground more higher frequency energies here for Gaia, and others will be simply transmitting through all of their primary chakras, or yet others will be taking in some of the lower frequency energies into their energy bodies and transforming them. Allow your God presence to guide you. Allow Gaia to guide you. Allow Maitreya to guide you. And understand that you are in direct connection with your oceanic guide as a representation of both realms. Start transmitting, receiving, transforming the energies now in this phase of this session. And your main focus will be guided towards the wounding you were shown before. For some of you, it will be empowering the creatures, the energies of the oceans. For others, it will be in connection to cleaning up of polluted energies. For others, it will be restoration of grids, ley lines. For others, it will be realignments of certain plates in the Earth's structure. For others, it will be the transformation of low frequency, darker energies in a certain region within the oceans or under the surface of the oceans. All healing directed from the inner planes and thus being materialized as new frequencies, different timelines on the outer, within space-time reality. These healings will create a different timeline for Gaia and all involved. Some of you will be particularly guided to certain areas of Earth, certain continents, or work with certain parts of Earth's population, certain parts of humanity, or certain species of Earth, but specifically oceanic creatures and beings. Some of you will work very strongly with the dolphin energy or the whale energy, even draw in multidimensional, galactic, universal support from other realms. For instance, Andromeda, Sirius, the Pleiades, Arcturus, Mars, Venus, and many other realms. Many of you will be working with different sacred geometries, and you will see them appear. You will notice different patterns, different colors, textures, temperatures moving through as these healing waves are sent out by you in your presence. There may be many teams working with you and your specific energetic frequency as you send it. And one of the greatest feelings, Maitreya explains, is the feeling of giving and sharing of your unique energetic signature, only to then realize that giving and receiving are so powerfully connected in this ascension process. For those of you feeling it is a heavy load, hold on a little longer. Breathe a little more love and light into yourself to assist in the transformation of these energies. None of you will bite off a chunk that is too big. Your God presences know you can handle it, and so does Gaia. She thanks you. Again, understanding that as you heal Gaia, you are healing yourself and humanity, and you are assisting many others to move through on their journey of ascension towards fourth density life, assisting karma to be lifted, wounds to be healed, timelines to be shifted. %60 complete. Keep following your guidance. Some of you will move to different areas within the sphere around Gaia. Some will start to transmit different frequencies in this next wave. Follow your guidance, allow the journeys, and trust your God presence and your oceanic guide and Maitreya are guiding you to exactly that which is your role in this session. %70 complete. You will start to notice now within the very large sphere that is the temple holding Gaia, a vortexing energy clockwise. You will notice now how Gaia's pillar is showing itself to you, perhaps for the very first time. Behold her pillar and notice now how These vortexing energies are also gently starting to form toroidal fields, torus energies. Some of you will see the split from the equator up and down in different toroidal energies, yet for others it'll be one large toroidal field, depending on the activity you were involved in. Notice how the vortexing energy, the power and the speed of the toroidal energies and fields is increasing and increasing. Increase the power running through your own pillar. Connect deep to the heart of Gaia and up through to Source, allowing more of your God presence to send through these healing energies you were involved in. Increase your energies and feel your own power, clarity, love, light quotient running through to Gaia and all beings on earth. %90 complete. And now allow in the last 10%, allow everything to simply unfold, surrender, become part of the energies now. Allow yourself to let go of your focus. And simply watch as everything unfolds. Watch the different colors flowing through and around Gaia. See the brightness of the love and light quotient moving through her and around her. Some of you will see different timelines moving through. Others will notice the very high frequencies moving through and transforming everything at this stage, with a heavy focus on the oceanic energies. And very gently, things start to slow down now. The vortexing becomes slower. The torus energies slow down. The amount of energy moving through your pillar from your presence and source reduces. Very gently notice how the temple, the sphere, starts to become smaller and smaller again. Some of you will find yourself in emergence with your oceanic guide outside of the sphere. Others will remain inside of the sphere and be in direct telepathic connection with your guide. As the temple now becomes the same size as it was when we started, Maitreya explains. Have a look around now at the energies and notice the dramatic and powerful transformation that you witness all around you. not only for Gaia, but for yourself as well. Maitreya and Gaia invite you now to gently lay down with your head facing the fire at the core of the temple. The karmic board is here as well. And now, besides what you have already received through giving, you will now receive powerfully from Gaia and all beings of the ocean. Simply breathe up and down your pillar and be open to receive many, many blessings, karmic absolution where applicable, dispensations, gifts like crystals, or an opening up of higher abilities, dispensations for blocked situations in your life. These blessings can come in many shapes and sizes. For some it will be energetic transmissions, words of wisdom, healing of areas of your life that you have felt were almost impossible to shift. Allow this all to move through and receive now. Remain conscious. Keep breathing up and down your pillar. Your oceanic guide is transmitting love and light frequencies to you as well. If you feel overwhelmed with these blessings and dispensations, simply expand your pillar and your chakra system to receive bigger now. %60 complete now with this phase. Some of you may be feeling a rapid expansion of your heart and thymus chakras or your brow. And for some, your sacral, hara or base particularly. Even if there is physical discomfort, understand that your presence, your spirit is guiding you, and trust that you can handle the expansion you are currently feeling. 70% complete now. You will notice very gently around you the water frequency starts spinning around you in a clockwise fashion. The fire at the core of the temple matches this energy and starts to spin counterclockwise around you. Receive these energies of these elements, water and fire. Powerful energies of cleansing, transformation, transmutation, balancing, ascension, cleansing, raising of frequencies. Feel now how these energies envelop the entire temple sphere. And they will start to show different sacred geometrical patterns relevant to each and every one of you. Very different and unique for each and every one of you. These are holographic templates that will be integrated in a few moments through all of your chakras and will assist you to hold higher frequency timelines in deep connection with Gaia, powerfully assisting your own ascension. In the last 10% now, you will feel in different patterns these water and fire frequencies moving through your energy bodies and your 12 primary chakras. Do not be afraid of these. If there is any fear or constriction, simply hand this over and receive now. Keep breathing up and down your pillar. Even if you feel like you can hardly hold these powerful energies, you can. Maitreya says, trust the process. These energies reach a climax now. Breathing up and down your pillar. As they very gently start to slow down now. And you will notice different liquid light frequencies, gold, silver, platinum, diamondesque, pearlescent, moving through your chakras and your energy bodies. Also moving through Gaia, solidifying the changes, balancing of higher frequency timelines. As this phase is sealed up very gently, face the center of the temple, focus on the fire. Gaia wishes to thank you ever so deeply for your assistance and for receiving from her. Maitreya thanks you for your assistance. He blesses you deeply on your journey, invites you to call to him when you are in need of his assistance. As we ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with grace, ease, love, light, and empowerment, breathing all these transformations deeply again through and into Gaia's pillar and her core. All the changes recorded through the Akashic records. Very gently in your own time, come fully back into your here and now in space-time, in your physical vessel connected to Gaia. Breathe up and down your pillar powerfully. As again, we ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with grace, ease, love, light, and empowerment. Thanking our beautiful guides. Say your goodbyes and your thank yous. You are always connected to these oceanic guides and may choose to meditate with them and spend time with them. Thank you, Gaia. Thank you, Maitreya. And thank you to everyone. So be it. So be it. So be it. It is done. Many, many, many blessings. Thank you.